It's like a $200 spoon that I turned into a $50 ring. Stonks. Oh, welcome back. Here I have a spoon made by Tiffany and Co, which I did not purchase, but was supplied to me by my grandmother to make a ring. You can see it's quite intricate. 2005 Tiffany and Co 925. It's got a little tarnish on it, but we're not going to use the bowl anyway. We're just going to use this portion. So first off, let's see if this is really 925 all the way through. It probably is. I'm going to cut the bowl off here. I was given this cut bread tie as a ring sizer from my grandmother, so I only really need this much spoon. So I'm going to cut somewhere up closer to the neck here, and we're going to see what we're working with here. Here we go. Certainly cut like silver. Alright.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's silver right there.
This is a good spoon. I looked it up. Spoons from Tiffany and Co go for like $400. I don't know, that's a lot of money. This is going to be really easy, I suppose. I guess afterwards I'm going to melt this down. This is totally different than some of the other spoons I've worked with. I'm not going to be able to bend this too much. So I am going to anneal this. I've never worked with sterling before. Certainly smells different. Cannot bend it. It's not going to give me any. I wonder if I'm supposed to be pickling it every time. I'd really like to keep the maker's mark, the Tiffany. I'm going to pickle this instead of just quenching it in water. I'm not sure that matters, but I'm going to do it. Oh, already getting a little color on it. Into the pickle. Oh, it looks a lot better after the pickle. You can see my pickle pot is not big enough to put the full spoon in. Quick water dip. I tried bending it again with my hands. I got a little bit of a bow on it, right in the middle. I think I'm gonna have to anneal it a bit more. Well, maybe not. Obviously the thicker part is harder. It's not letting me bend it up. I might do a wrap on this. I'm gonna hit it on the mandrel real quick and see if that comes around. Just gonna. So obviously this didn't turn into a ring yet. I'm gonna go back on the anneal. I really only want to anneal the back end here. I don't want to get the copper oxidizing. I'd rather, I don't know. We're just gonna let it pickle for a while now. So now that I've bent it up, it fits in the pickle pot, and oh, yeah. You get that nice dull color to it. This is actually referred to as bringing up the silver, which is you heat it up and you get rid of some of the copper oxide. And you kind of have to remember that this is a pure silver spoon, and it's going to act a lot differently than a spoon that has silver on steel. We kind of have this dull look to it now. When it was annealing, it was a little brown. So those kind of colors are indicative of a sterling situation, which we know it is. And I can't bend this over with my hand yet. I'm just not comfortable with how this is work hardened or heat tempered, or I don't really know. And we're gonna hit it on that. Let's see what we got. I mean, I'm obviously gonna have to anneal this again, but it's very pretty. So one of the reasons I'm not very good at this is because I don't know the colors of sterling as well as I know the colors of fine silver. So I don't know what I'm looking at here. And what I'd hate to do is melt this and lose all that good pattern. So I'm going to stop well before that. But it seems to be working fine. It's looking very good, actually. I've got some hot spots in here where it's making contact with the mandrel, which is okay. Okay, I went to the tree stump That's right. I have a stump in here. You want to see? Fine. There's the tree stump. I went like this. Watch this. Ready? Boop, 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 boop. That works pretty good. That's the Mobetta idea. This is a size 10. And my grandma's not a size 10. She is a small woman. So I don't know how much to believe this. Like, I just don't believe. I don't believe that. And then I'm gonna go back on the stump. Now it's circular, but I made it bigger again. Because it's an open ring, it'll just get bigger forever until you stop that. So I'm gonna close it back up on the stump. You wanna watch? Fine. You're so needy. Oh, there's the stump. Well, that's closing right up. We're back to a size 9 after the stumpage again. There's a sharp edge right there from my quick and dirty cut. I'm gonna have to file that out because that is cut you sharp. Now, did I bite myself and do this too late? Maybe. I'm gonna need to pry that open. Just use a chisel next to your fingers. Make sure it's nice and dull. The best part is you can still read the Tiffany and Co. This picture actually lines up really cool because now the flowers are kind of coming out of the stem. This is the end of the stem here, and the flowers come out of it. I'm just gonna pretend that this is the right size, and I'm gonna bring my sizing mandrel when I get there. But I think this is close to being good. So now I'm gonna polish it up, and I'm gonna go straight to my rubber wheel because I don't want to scratch it. It's already very nice. It's already pretty much a high polish. It's obviously more polished. On the inside looks pretty good too. 2005 Tiffany and Co. 925. And I think you should always use power tools to polish your silverware. We're looking pretty good over here. So there we go. I think that's pretty good. It's a heavy ring. Yeah, it's comfortable. Not bad at all. Alright. I see the appeal. I didn't get it. I didn't understand, but I see the appeal now. I like this. This is not bad. There's the rest of the spoon. I make baby spoons, and none of my baby spoons look this good. I assume these Tiffany ones are cast. I just make mine by hand and I hammer them out. This is what my baby spoons look like when I make them. And they're bad, you know. They're certainly not the most handsome thing in the world. I don't think anybody's going to be making a ring out of that anytime soon. So a lot of people ask me to make silver spoons, but then they give me stuff like this. Silver on top of iron. I guess the easy way to see that is just melt it. So let's do it. And it's probably silver plated. There's the silver melting off right there, because it's just melting on the surface. It's receding up and down. Pretty wild looking. You see the silver is all clumped up down here, and this is a steel core, and then the silver is receded up here. This might actually be a copper. They might plate the copper and then plate the silver on top of the copper. That's commonly done. Should we try that one? Yeah, let's try it. Let's do the same thing. So I expect it to just see that puddle kind of move to either side again when the silver on the surface melts. Alright, here we go. We got the melt going on right there. Yeah, this is just plate too. You can see the silver receding up as it's melting, it's receding into itself.